Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samastajana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Yontah pravishya mama vachamimam prasuptam sanjevayatya kila shakti dharasvadhamna anyamscha hastacharana shravanattvagadi pranam namo bhagavate purushaya tubhyam pranam namo bhagavate Purushaya Tubhyam. Hari Om. I would like to give two more thoughts before we enter into the text. Imagine on a table in front of you so many masks or the full coat that which we wear, that coat which we wear, full coat or masks are kept on a huge table. And imagine we take up one mask, wear it, drop it. Another sometimes big coat, wear it, drop it. Another coat, wear it, drop it. Another coat, wear it, drop it. And this is so fast we are doing. Suppose one is doing it so fast. So between two masks, he is not aware of himself. So I pick up, drop, pick up, drop. Though there is a gap between this one mask I wear it, drop it, and another mask I was wearing, moment to moment. Second to second or a moment to moment. It becomes so fast, super fast, that the intermediate state of no mask, no mask state, no coat on me, on my body, that state, it passes so fast that we are unable to catch it. So what are we doing? Like the marks on the table which we wear and drop, similarly, moment to moment, I am somebody. Moment to moment it happens, so fast. I am this, I am that. It is so fast that I don't give any breathing time, as we would normally say. between two masks that we wear, or two caps that we wear, or two coats that we wear. So I am actually changing by my identification with a particular thought or a role so fast that I don't know what I am, what is me, real me, in between the thoughts, in between the roles that we play, in between the masks that we change so rapidly. Think. So this is our condition. So I am always as this or that, but not as I, me, the self, nothing. And that is illusion. That way, the Maya is holding us. It is not giving us any respite, meaning we are so identified. So, meditation is a practice wherein I try to observe, notice, recognize the gap which is so small, so momentary. My focus is on that moment I am trying to, and eventually expand that gap where I try to be myself without wearing any mask or cap. This is the challenge. Because immediately mind wears under cap. So beautiful it is, so calm it is, not good today. Body is aching as a body. Mind is not concentrating as a mind. So some thought comes, so I become that. I wear a cap of frustration, cap of rejection, cap of dejection, cap of a doubt, cap of lack of faith, cap of insecurity, cap of fear, cap of anger, cap of greed, cap of comparison, cap of jealousy, cap of hatred, continuously wear. Or I wear a temporary cap of joy, but the next cap I wanted to wear again. This is not permanent, that moment will go away. Then that cap when I am wearing, I am also bringing with the other hand ready to wear cap of frustration, because the cap of joy will go. So in meditation, I must be, just be. So don't read the books. I hope you are not studying the book while listening. That is another bad habit. Because the moment you become a reader, you are no more a listener. And yesterday I told you all to check mobiles. Yesterday again mobile was ringing. इसका मतलब क्या है ना, कुत्ता का पूंछ हमेशा टेढ़ा ही होता है. It will never become straight. God failed with humanity, a great master said. Master said, Bhagavan took 10 incarnations, but he failed, we have one. So I always become something or the other. Can I drop all this? That is an attempt on the seat of meditation. Okay? This is one thing. Now, another thing. In meditation, as we go subtler and deeper, the approach will be different. But at the beginning stage, we have to take support of a thought to arrest other thoughts. And the mind has become relatively calmer and calmer. Then you go into deeper states of meditation. So Gurudev says, what exactly happens this chanting of mantra? I told you in the first day how to chant with awareness, by listening to that, etc. So when we take up one mantra, today we will see how to chant mantra and all that we will see in the meditation practice. That mantra chanting, what happens is japa continuous with alertness, not mechanical. Mechanical means what? That we will see in the end. Mind keeps chanting, but you are not there. And you think you are done japa. Every bead, are you feeling the touch of the bead with your fingers? Are you listening to your chanting? Are you feeling the touch of that bead? And as you transfer it, are you feeling it? In Buddhism, there are certain meditations. One is like walking meditation. So slow they walk. Or they take one bowl of tea for 2 hours. That's a practice. So awareness, so slow. Every moment to moment they are conscious of it. Mind is fixed at that. Awareness. They bring slowly. And just and feeling every movement of the tongue, the flow of the tea through the windpipe, feeling the touch of it at every stage. Total awareness. And become conscious of the lingering taste and the saliva that it produces. Between 2 sips, they take 10 minutes. So, when japa is done with awareness, with the listening, it starts melting the frozen patterns of the mind. Deep, frozen patterns are there in the mind. They start melting. Okay, beautiful. So the mind is becoming freed from its frozen state. And our mind is right now frozen, fixed to our concepts, ideas, notions, opinions. So fixed we are. In meditation, we find more deep-rooted patterns. The vasanas. So when I start taking name of the Lord, they start melting. Long time it has to be done. So that's what they say, prascharana, the number of letters in the mantra, you count in your mantra and repeat that into so many lakhs. in a given period of time. So Gurudev did Purascharana of Om Namah Shivaya mantra in Badrinath, not in Kedarnath. In Badrinath, Shiva mantra he chanted for 6 lakhs and above times, date to date, and daily he would do 100 malas, extremely focused. So this starts melting. Then there will be least resistance in the mind during meditation. If you suggest the mind to focus, it will focus. You can mold and you can direct the mind. These 2 things I would like to tell. More during the slokas we can see more about it. Okay? Now let's start the first verse. So I hope you understood what is meditation, etc. So just don't blindly do in my meditate bit. Okay. First sloka. Repeat after me. Dhyanam nama swarupasya sahajam bhanamuchyate naitat karma vishesham va sagunopasanam japaha dhyanam nama swarupasya sahajam bhanamuchyate naitat karma vishesham va sagunopasanam japaha. Now, Dhyanam Nama, first definition of Dhyanam, Puja Guruji says, Swarupasya Sahajam Bhanam. So, Dhyanam Nama Kimuchyate, Swarupasya Sahajam Bhanam Dhyanam iti Uchyate. Swarupasya, of the nature of our own self. Sahajam, awareness. Sahajavastha. So, natural awareness or effortless awareness of your own self is meditation. Effortless. What do you mean effortless? It's called, the Yoga Sutras it comes, Prayatna Shaithalyat. Very beautiful sutra comes in Patanjali Yoga Sutra. There is no prayatna. There is no effort. So, normally what we put a lot of efforts to control the mind, effort. To take up a thought and reflect on it, effort. See? But here, without any effort, as I said just now, between 2 caps, 2 masks, the natural state is there. I just settle there without any effort. Just settle. So easy. That is meditation. Ramana Maharshi, Tapovan Maharaj, Puja Gurudev, I gave you this example many times, but it's worth recalling it. In Palakkad Yajna in Kerala, long back, in 1991, Swamiji also was telling me, one of our Swamis who heard that talk, who was there. So Gurudev was talking about on Rama Gita of Valmiki Ramayana. There he speaks about that mind without any, mind has to be calmed and should become a rippleless lake, not waves. Waves are so big. Not even a ripple. Rippleless lake. That is the mind state. So that is this effort, that is the state I was talking about. So Gurudev said, how do we achieve? He said, we must grow and we must be capable of giving a command to the mind, stop, and mind should stop. So he was telling that we must give a command to the mind, saying the mind halt. So mind should halt all thoughts. Ajñakari. So Gurudev was giving in the morning lecture and he was telling, we on the seat of meditation, we must only give one command to the mind saying halt, and he halted his mind. And he stopped like that. 15 minutes, no movement, that's it. I went into Samadhi. So morning devotees are watching him. "15 minutes or 20 minutes, long time." He opened his eyes and said, "Never mind, I made a mistake." That is the state we have to achieve. Our mind is like when rice is boiling, not in cooker, open vessel, you can see how it kut it comes. Not only that, you take another ladle and keep on stirring it. That is our mind. Already boiling. एक कच्ची लेके उसके ऊपर फिर घुमाते रहते हैं. And you know when we do this? On meditation seat. So sahajam bhanam uchyate. Without any all these things. If I can settle myself in my own self, that is meditation. So it is not that somebody will touch your head and somebody will give you mantra, somebody will go, ye ho gaya, some shake will come, some shock will come. Because the Brahman is absolutely, there is no action. Nishkriya Brahma Vastu. Total silence it is. And you are that. That is Brahman. Absolutely. So therefore, na etat karma vishesham. This is not any particular karma. Meditation is not an action. As we saw in the first day. It is not an action. Like a meditation pose. It is not an action. It is not a karma vishesham va. Saguna upasanam. It is not upasana or worship of a form. Kleshaha adhikataraha tesham avyakta asakta chetasam avyaktahi gatir dukkham dehavadbhi avapyate. Krishna says. Because to meditate on nirguna, for the one who is attached to the body consciousness, you are attached to form, we are attached to quality, we are attached to form, we are attached to actions, and we are contemplating on what? Actionless Brahman. formless Brahman. All the while I am identifying with the form. Think that form we will not identify, we won't go. Therefore, it is not saguna upasana. It is not upasana. Meditation is not upasana. Upasana is required to purify the mind and intellect, etc. But that is not meditation. Okay, japa is required. It's an action. It is to purify the mind. But that is not meditation. So let us not. But then why should we call everything people call meditation? Ignorance. Like Gurudev used to say, Madras road is not a Madras. But road is given the name of the destination. And he would always say in the olden days, the announcement, Madras is on platform number 2. Somebody heard. If Madras is on platform number 2, platform ticket is enough. Why should I purchase a train ticket and waste of my time? Madras is on platform number 2 means Madras going train is on platform number 2. But the destination, the vehicle, the means which takes you to the destination is also called by the name of the destination for our understanding. But train is not the Madras, platform is not the Madras, platform ticket is not Madras. So similarly, japa, upasana are all necessary. Where? When you are a patient of that type, it is required. Think. For muscle strength, you have to walk. You are a patient now, lying down for 6 months on the bed, all muscles became weak. So now start practice walking, 1 step, 2 step. But why should I? But that you need it. Now I'll straight away start practicing running. It's not possible. But you are recommending what you call fast walking to other patient next to bed. But that fellow muscles are okay. Your muscles are weak. Ramana Maharshi, nothing, no upasana, nothing, he just went, who am I? Suddenly recognized who could be me. Then he said, I am dying, let me die. Who is dying? Then he stopped breath. Then he recognized, I am the eternal spirit. I am not this body. Oh, wonderful it is. Oh, wonderful. Then he slowly became back to the body identification. Then he said, no, I want to remain in that state for eternal. Deep rooted in that. Rest all is nonsense. So he went back. Woman went to Arunachala and just engaged in his own self, staying in his own self as Atman. That's it. And when he achieved that, without losing that state, he was transacting in this illusory world. Even Paramahamsa Yogananda ji, Mahatmas, they went and had darshan of Ramana Maharshi. Dakshinamurti, a pure jnanam. Therefore, this is called dhyanam. It is not a japa, it is not an action, it is not upasana. Okay? So it is not actually any thought that you are entertaining is not meditation. You call it meditation as a destination, but it is not the truth. The truth is what? Can we remain as I am, as we are, between two masks? What I am? I am Nanga, without any upadhi. That is meditation. Next one. Karmotpannam phalam drushtam नश्वरं भिन्नमात्मनः नित्योपलब्धस्वात्मा हे स्वरूपं ध्यातुरेव सः कर्मोत्पन्नं फलं दृष्टं नश्वरं भिन्नमात्मनः नित्योपलब्धस्वात्मा हि स्वरूपं ध्यातुरेव सः. You said any kind of action is not meditation. Subtle action, gross action, whatever action, any action is not meditation. But why? Why do you say so? In what way action is different from being myself, Atman? Why? Now this is a huge, so many Shastras exhaustively dealt. Because entire Karma Kandis, the Vedic Karma Kandis, or even today, कर्म करो कर्म करो कर्म करो, भगवान मिलता है, कुछ नहीं मिलेगा नहीं भगवान कर्म करने से. तो कर्म छोड़ो, मिलेगा नहीं बिल्कुल. फिर क्या करें? कर्म करें या ना करें? करो. कैसे करना है, कौन सा कर्म करना है, कब तक करना है, ये जानकर करो. मैंने कहा क्या? हाउ टू डू द वर्क, हाँ, हाउ लॉन्ग टू do the work, and when to stop the work, and what kind of work to do, that you should know, no? How to do, what kind of karma to do, and how long to do, that you should know. We don't know these three. Without knowing these three, कर्म करो कर्म करो कर्म करो, और ब्रैकेट में बंधन में डालो अपने आप को, बंधन में डालो अपने आप को, बंधन में डालो अपने आप को. अच्छा, कर्म बंधन है, कर्म छोड़ दें, कर्म छोड़ने से और बंधन में पड़ जाओगे. अंधम तमः प्रविशन्ति तप तमो भूयः, भूय ये ग्रेटर डार्कनेस यू एंटर इनटू इट. तो फिर क्या करें? देयरफॉर व्हाई? बिकॉज थ्री फैक्टर्स वी शुड नो. कर्म कैसे करें, हाउ टू डू. फर्स्ट, क्या कौन सा कर्म करें. फर्स्ट, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ वर्क आई शुड डू, हाउ टू डू, हाउ लॉन्ग टू डू. These three we should know. The entire Shastra dealt with it. Somebody says, no, as long as you are living, you should do karma. That's true. As long as you live, you can do karma, you must do karma, you cannot be without karma. But now, in between, the track changes. Why? The quality of karma changes, attachment is not there. Loka sangrahamevapi sampashyan kartumarhasi. Thereafter the work is only not for me, it's only just body is for society. A great Mahatma told us, sannyas means what? सारे कपड़े उतार के गेरुआ कपड़े पहन के लिया नंगा घूमना संन्यास होता है. He said, no, be like a tree. The root, the trunk, the branch, the fruit, the leaves, everything is useful to society. Give everything and you become zero. That is called sannyas. Sannyas. So, but why karma? Because karma utpannam phalam, the fruit that is produced by karma. Karma kim param, karma tajjadam, upadesa saram. Karma kim param? How can karma is param? It is jadam, it is insentient. Why? The phala that it is produces is drushtam, first of all, is seen. And whatever you see it as other than you, drushtam, yad drushtam tannashyam. That is the mantra Guruji is speaking here. Yad drushyam tannashyam. Whatever is seen is bound to destroy, bound for destruction. Yadrishyam tannashyam. Yannashyam tanmithya. Whatever is subject to destruction, it is not true, it is not real, it is only an appearance, it is mithya. But who am I? I am Satyam. I am illumining. So therefore, karma utpannam phalam drushtam, therefore nashyam. Therefore it is, because the moment the phalam has got beginning, it will end. Only in mini cinema you can end, see last, thereafter they lived happily forever. वो कहानी के लिए बोल सकते हैं. Rama came, Sita came. Tragedy was in Rama's life. Tragedies were in Krishna's life. Therefore, bhinnam atmanah, it is other than me. I already told you, it is seen, therefore it is not me. So very clear. Karmotpannam phalam drushtam nashwaram bhinnam atmanah. It is separate from me, it is not me. And karma is always taking me away from me. Atma nitya upalabdha. It is always available. It is not produced. When is karma required? Shastra speaks about utpadyam, apyam, vikaryam, samskaryam. In 4 areas, karma is necessary. Utpadyam, anything to produce, Shastra speaks about it. Karma is necessary. If you want to produce anything, crop is produced, or karma is necessary. Production, action is necessary. Utpadyam. Apyam means what? To attain something which you don't have right now. So you have to work for it. You want to attain that, attain this, attain mental state, attain peace. Then normally people say, I want to be peaceful. तो करे क्या? घर बनाओ, गाड़ी ले लो, पैसा कमाओ, शादी कर लो, बच्चे हो जाए. Thereafter I will be peaceful. Try. We think through karma we get peace. We get peace, but spelling is different. It's Piece. We become pieces. न कर्मणा न प्रजया न धनेन कुछ भी मिलेगा नहीं. So apyam. First one is utpadyam. Apyam first लगा दो. Apyam attain, utpadyam produce. Third is vikaryam. Something you wanted to change from a vastu to another form, you need to act on it. Like you want to change dahi, milk into dahi, you have to work for it. जो भी आप जो करते हैं, बर्तन धोना है, गर्म हल्का ठंडा करना है, फिर दही लाना है, फिर उसको डालना है, फिर जो करना है करो. तभी नेक्स्ट डे, if temperature is normal, if the milk is good, if the bartan is good, and the proportion of dahi that you have put, curd is proper, and the quality of the curd is good, then the turnout will be good. There are so many conditions. How much difficult to get curd every day. It's a cake, like curd is like a cake. Wow, great. And very sweet. Wow, beautiful to eat. In sometimes you have to search for the curd in the water next day. कर्ड का है, ऐसा कैसे दही बन जाएगा? जमा ही नहीं, जमा ही नहीं. You have the pieces floating there. You have to collect and filter them out. Add some garnishing material and serve as a curd. So vikaryam, change. For a change you have to work. हाउस बदलना है, टेबल बदलना है, बट विकार्यम. संस्कार्यम, प्यूरिफाई. In order to purify, it's called purificatory rites, samskara. Shodasha samskaras are given. So purificate, karma is necessary. घर की शुद्धि, कर्म करो, लगाओ झाड़ू लगाओ, पानी डालो, कर्म. But in these four, in the regard to Atman, it is need not be attained. Why? It is already there. It is not Nityopalabdhi, it is Nityopalabdhi vastu. It is not that it is not there with me. It is my own self. वो नहीं किस कहीं से लेने का वो to be attained in future वो नहीं है. Apyam no. Utpadyam, it need not be produced through work. It is already there. Samskaryam, it is already pure, untouched, sinless. So no rite is necessary. R-I-T-E. Vikaryam, there is no change. It is a changeless Brahman, ever fresh. Therefore, karma is not required to recognize the truth. आत्मज्ञान के लिए कर्म कोई जरूरी नहीं है. वेरी गुड. बट घर की सफाई के लिए कर्म है. बट आपकी सफाई माने आपके मन की सफाई तो करनी है ना. सो कर्म इज नेसेसरी. हाउ? बिकॉज वी हैव लॉट ऑफ विकारास, लॉट ऑफ प्यूरिफिकेशन रिक्वायर्ड, lot many things, qualities to be cultivated, attain, apyam, utpadyam, something, beautiful thoughts are to be generated, produced. Lot of work has to be done in order to purify the mind. Then only it can be exhausted, it can be evaporated. You bring all kinds of metals. There are some panchaloha or whatever lohas, you just metal. All things are brought and then solidified into one. So now you have to separate. You don't know what all there inside. So then you start heating. So everything, every metal it has different melting points. So the first melting point, the first metal will start melting. Even though it is inside in the middle portion of that block, it starts melting first and comes out. And after some time, some other melting point, some other metal will come out, melting point. Similarly, tapasya, all solidified vasanas and samskaras, we need different kinds of heat of tapasya to melt certain things at lower levels, then little higher level, still higher temperature, till higher temperature. For Shuddhikaran. Then the Atman is Swayam Prakasham Bhati. Therefore, Nityopaladha Swatmahi. Who is that? Dhyatuswarupam eva saha. Who is that Atma? Dhyatuswarupam. The very nature of the meditator it is. It is not that meditator is different from meditated on Brahman. No. The very nature of the meditator is the Atman. Who is that Atman? The very nature, Swarupa of the Dhyatu, meaning meditator. जो ध्यान कर रहा है उसी का अपना स्वरूप ही आत्मा है. ध्यातु स्वरूपमेव हि सहा. That is meditation. So karma is ruled out. Karma is required only for purification. But karma is not for jnanam. Moreover, another difference is Shastra speaks about it, that what is that? In any karma, right, to do, karta is required. There must be doer, no? Doer is required. So who is the doer there? Jiva. Who is the jiva? Ahankari. So to do karma, in ego is necessary. Any karma you do, sankalpa is necessary. Mama. बोलते हैं कि नहीं? Mama. नाम गोत्र बाप रे. आइडेंटिफिकेशन देखो. नाम गोत्र नक्षत्र तिथि वा everything you mama सकुटुंबस्य सपरिवार. Oh my God. But who is this संकल्प करने वाला? जीवः, कर्ता. Now, in Atma Jnana, karta to be dropped. There is no karta there. Therefore, karma demands the existence or presence of karta. Atman is absence of ego. Therefore, jnanam is absence of ego. Karma is required presence of karta. Therefore, these two cannot go at same time. Same time they cannot be practiced. They should be practiced one after the other. That will be required. Ramana Maharshi and all, no karma required, just he sat. That little karma means just khana alag baat hai. Chal. Otherwise, there is no vishesha karma to purification. Nothing. Therefore, Dhyanaswarupam evahi. It is the very nature of the meditator. Is meditation. Sahajam bhanam. There is no difficulty to recognize that we are the body. There is no difficulty. Now, Shastrokta bhavana drushte pratike tadupasanam Dhyanam vilakshanam tasmat yathartha jnana rupataha Shastrokta bhavana drushte pratike tadupasanam Dhyanam vilakshanam tasmat Yathartha jnana rupataha. See, drushte in the scene. What? Pratike. Drushte pratike. The image is there. Ramji hai, Krishna Bhagavan hai, Ram Parivar hai, या गुरुदेव की तस्वीर है. प्रतीक. Sampadupasana, Pratikopasana, all that comes in different Upanishads. Now, Pratikopasana. So what is Pratik? So Pratik means symbol. So I am keeping an idol. So idol representing an ideal. Pratikopasana. So I keep a form in front of me. Right? Upasana is that. Because it is not japa upasana. No? So what is karma is now discussed. Upasana, dhyanam is different from upasana. Then what is upasana? Pratike, drushte pratike, in any visible image of the Lord. Shastrokta bhavana tad upasanam. Bringing that, Shastrokta bhavana. Drushte. Meaning what? The thoughts we have seen in that. Shastra vishaya alambanam. We saw in the first day. Therefore what? The upasana must have a scriptural sanction. The method of upasana must have a script, because they know this is the way you follow, you will get the result. Long back, 1998. We had a camp in our brahmacharis camp, only brahmacharis of our batch. We went to Siddhabadi and stayed for almost 1 month, 25 days and studied Brahma Sutras. So our Acharya taught us Brahma Sutras in expressway. Tak, 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 ho gaya. Now, after that we went to Vaishnavi Devi, then returned. We were about, I think, 7-8 people, brahmacharis, 8, 9, 10 people, I think. My whole batch went, but some of us got down at Jammu, and then everybody went back, and we were about 8 to 10 people batch. Some 3 or 4 brahmacharinis and we were brahmacharis. And we got down and searching for some ashram nearby for some rest till evening. For रात को गाड़ी है दिल्ली जाने की, रात की गाड़ी. So we found, somebody said, इसी गली में जाओ, कोई आश्रम बाबा जी रहता है, आश्रम है, वहाँ पे रह सकते हो. We want just shelter till evening. वहाँ गए तो एक बड़े महात्मा जी बैठे हैं. तो चुम्मा मिशन के आ जाओ, जम्मू में ही आ जाओ. Then he showed rooms, 2-3 रूम. ये 2.5 ब्रह्मचारी यहाँ पे रहे हो, तुम लोग ये 2 कमरे ले लो. He said, हमारे पास कोई खाना बनाने वाला ही नहीं है, मैं सब कुछ दिखाऊंगा किचन, तुम रोटी सब्जी बना के खाओगे. Then we told brahmacharis, तुम लोग का काम है ये काम बनाओ, खाना बनाओ, हमको खिलाओ. So through brahmacharis, हम लोग बैठे गप्पे मार रहे थे बाहर प्रांगण में. There 2-3 fellows went in. One then स्वामी जी दौड़ते आए, अरे भाई क्या बना रहे किचन में आप लोग? बोले क्या ये? अरे भाई वो ब्रह्मचारिणी है, आटा को तो पानी में मिलाना है ना, बूंदना है ना आटा, उसके लिए वो क्या कर रही पता है, पानी के अंदर आटा डाल रही है. तो समझाओ उसको, पता घर में बना ही नहीं क्या खाना कभी. तो रोटी बनानी है, इसकी विधि होती है कि नहीं? दैट इज कॉल्ड उपासना. रोटी बनाने के लिए विधि है. यू प्रे योर ओन वे, आई प्रे इन माई ओन वे. हाँ, आई थिंक दिस सूट्स मी. लोग ऐसे ही बोलने वाले हैं. एंड मानने को तैयार नहीं है ना, तो हम कहते हैं बेटर देन नथिंग. नो, तो डू. शाक मारने के बाद पता लगेगा. यू विल गेट ओनली दोशा बाटर, नॉट रोटी. पानी डालते हो तो पानी में कितना बनेगा, तो पागल है. देन वी वेंट रशिड एंड सेड, बाबा ये तो क्या कर रहे हो करके, तो पानी ज़्यादा हो गया. वो ज़्यादा होता ही है, तो उल्टा किया तुमने काम. घर में नहीं बनाया क्या कभी? Some of us we learned how to do it, so we know how to cook. तो डाला फिर ज़्यादा पीसा, फिर पर सब्जी, somehow we ate and then stayed till night and came back. That's okay. Question is, vidhi has to be followed in upasana as prescribed by operation surgeon. There is a prescribed method. टेढ़ा मेढ़ा काट नहीं कर सकते हो ना, काट नहीं सकते हो ना बॉडी को. I will reach stomach from the head. To operate the stomach. I am not talking about the laser treatment. So I am not talking about. Suppose you want to cut open, you have to open, no, properly. It's a method, na, process is there. Shastra gives, the medical books tells you, your gurus have taught you how to save the patient, how not to kill him. Everywhere you have to follow the book. Flight उड़ाना है, उड़ान में you have to follow the book, no? I will flight ding 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 ding. ये पैसेंजर फ्लाइट है, हार्ट अटैक आ जाएगा सबको. So they should follow. Therefore, शास्त्रोक्त भावना. So whatever the thoughts are prescribed, methods are prescribed Upanishads, you must do that accordingly. Worship a pratika, an image. Then you worship that. That is called upasanam. Upasanam. Very important. Why upasana and all that? I gave a lecture long back, about 1.5 to 2 hours lecture only on upasana. Importance of upasana. So Tatpan Maharaj, Puja Gurudev, every Mahatma insisted upon upasana, karma and upasana, then jnana will come. Jnana means not information. Okay. Dhyanam, what is that? Vilakshanam tasmat. Dhyanam is completely different. What? Yathartha jnana rupataha. It is actually not a bhavana. It is not seeing Lord Rama consciousness or pure consciousness. I am seeing in pratika. ये उल्टा हो गया ना. उल्टा means very difficult process है. No, why can't I see Rama directly? Feel him, his presence, his Brahman, his consciousness, all pervading. Why can't I see Bhagavan Ram everywhere? हमें तो पता नहीं क्या करना है. चलो ठीक है, राम जी को इसी में देखो पहले. You know the great Mahatma sitting there in a jungle, keeping his feet on the Shivalinga and resting deeply. He has some swelling problem in the feet. So थकिया नहीं मिलता. शिव जी मिला है वहाँ पे. शिवलिंग के ऊपर पैर रख के सो गया जंगल में. कोई भक्त आया है, ये हाँ पापी. ये सेड क्या किया मैंने. मैं क्या करूँ, पैर सो गए तो लगाया तो खून नीचे बहता है आराम से, फिर चल पड़ सकता हूँ मैं. कुछ नहीं मिला, पत्थर कित्तर सो रहा. यहाँ पे मिला, ये भी पत्थर है, लगा दिया पैर उसके ऊपर. ये कैसे पत्थर है, शिवलिंग है, भगवान शिव जी के ऊपर अपमान किया हो. देन ही सेड, ए भाई, हाँ देखो, इफ़ यू फील आई एम इंसल्टिंग लॉर्ड शिवा, आई एम नाउ नॉट इंटरेस्टेड टू कीप, आई एम नॉट कैपेबल ऑफ, आई मीन टायर्ड, यू कीप माई लेग समवेयर नेक्स्ट, नेवर माइंड. उठा देना, नीचे रख दो. वहाँ पे और शिवलिंग प्रकट हो गया. देन उल्टा आ गया, हे अनदर प्रकट हो गया. Ravana Maharshi used to give a very beautiful example, story of Avayar. Avayar went to Kailash. Mahabhakta, great bhakta she was. Avayar went, old lady in Kailash, and he was so transformed. I mean, transfixed his mind on Shiva and Parvati, and Shiv ji को देखती है. और सभा में नंदी बृंदी ऑल ऋषिज मुनि सभा में बैठे हैं. सभा क्या है, तो ऊपर ओपन टेरेस है वो एक्चुअली शिव जी का. पहाड़ बैठते हैं ना, स्नो माउंटेन. इट इज एन ओपन टेरेस, ओनली कुर्सी लगा है एक्चुअली. हाँ, बैठे हैं यहाँ पे भगवान शिव जी बैठे. अवैयार जी वेंट एंड शी वॉज वेरी ओल्ड लेडी. शी वॉज सो हैप्पी एंड स्ट्रेच्ड हर लेग्स बिफोर भगवान शिव जी एंड सिट एंड वॉचिंग शिवा. हा. Parvati was insulted, got insulted. See, my husband के प्रति she is that stupid lady, stretching her legs to facing the Shiva, no respect at all. What kind of this? She said, शिव जी, हाँ पतिदेव, ये क्या है, सिर पे चढ़ा कर रखते हो आप लोग, कोई नियम धर्म कुछ सिखाते नहीं हो क्या? मतलब देवी क्या हुआ अभी? See how she is sitting shamelessly, stretching her legs towards you. मैं क्या करूँ? No, I cannot tolerate. She said, please don't put me in trouble. Let her sit, keep quiet, happily. Why make issue out of it? Old lady, let her sit. No, I cannot tolerate. I am the in charge of Home Minister. She said, please don't do. She said, never mind, I will. शिवदूत आ गए. उसको हविया बोलो पैर उठाने के लिए. चाहे तो उधर पैर रखो, यहाँ नहीं सीधा नहीं रखना. शिव जी बैठे इधर, नो रेस्पेक्ट. शिव सेड, प्लीज डोंट डू, यू विल पुट अस इन ट्रबल. नो, व्हाट नॉनसेंस. एंड दे सेड, अवा ओल्ड लेडी, वो बूढ़ी माँ, पैर उठाओ. भगवान शिव जी के प्रति रखा है तो उन्हें पैर घुमा दो उसको. वहाँ पे ये उस तरफ टर्न करके बैठो, वो उसके और रखो, इनके और रखो. शी सेड, गॉट जोल्टेड. अच्छा, हो मैं माफ़ी मांगती हूँ. भगवान शिव जी मेरे सामने है ना, तो जहाँ वो नहीं है लगा दो पैर, घुमा दो. मेरा तो बुढ़ी हो गया हूँ. तो पैर फ्रॉम नॉर्थ टू ईस्ट एंड शिव जी जुप करके इधर आ गया. देन अवैया से, अबे बेचारा शिव जी इधर भी है, फिर घुमाओ. लाइक दैट शिव जी को चक्कर कटवाए. शिव जी सेड, पार्वती, आई टोल्ड यू डोंट पुट मी इन ट्रबल. He started worrying. Parvati then said, no, please, stop. Now where to stop, you tell me. Bhagavan Ravana Maharshi used to tell this story. It doesn't mean you come and sit here and Shivalinga feet and all that. The day you recognize that there is no stone and the consciousness there, Sadhisthana Chaitanyam and your consciousness in me is one and the same, then you will understand what is the truth. Therefore, Dhyanam is Vilakshanam. Why? Yathartha Jnana Rupa. It's only pure nature of the knowledge. Our knowledge it is. What is that now? See, what is Upasana? Nikrushta Vastuni Utkrishta Bhavana. Anything you take, any vastu, but bhava is utkrishta bhavana. It is called upasana. सालिग्राम इव विष्णु हो, सालिग्राम में भगवान विष्णु को देखे, स्फटिक में भगवान शिव जी को देखे. देखो, this is all Shastra told us. So we can do that upasana on that. So vilakshanam yathartha jnana rupatah. Therefore, what is upasana? Depending on dik, desha, kala is upasana only. If you depending upon rupa, nama, guna, kriya, vishesha, dik, desha, kala, if you depend, it is upasana only. So we don't believe in idol worship. So which side you turn for prayer? Wherever our God is there. I turn towards Mecca. You are supporting what? Dik, support. How many times you do? 5 times. Any time? No. Specific time is there. Kala. Where do you do? At least, I must do at least in some place where of there is a worship, or at least, but then I am depending on time, I am depending on direction. So it is not Nirguna Upasana, it is Saguna Upasana only. So one who transcended the space, time and object and all, then is a Sarup, there is no support, then that is called just contemplating on that Brahman as me, it is called Dhyanam. Therefore Upasana is what? In Upasana, I am differences. Faith is necessary. यहाँ पे भगवान राम जी है तो राम जी है. Shraddha is required, number 1. In Dhyanam, what is necessary? Knowledge is necessary. Knowledge is necessary. And Upasana is what? Karma. Dhyanam is what? Pramana. Guruji says here, Pramana Vishayam Dhyanam. Meaning what? There must be that knowledge when we gain. Pramana is what? Shastra Pramanam. So for example, I hear something, I see something. So I must believe my eyes, no? Then only I can say that it is object. Eyes itself is not, I have to believe in my pramana, means of knowledge is eye, but I must believe. For example, you saw a flower from a distance, through eyes, you recognized, wow, it is rose flower. Concluded, yes, I am seeing it. Then somebody said, no, it could be paper rose, plastic rose, looking like a rose. Then let me walk towards it. Then I walked about from 3 feet or 4 feet on, but distance me, I start getting beautiful fragrance. Wow. Confirmed. It is rose. May not be. Go, there may be artificial sprayed on that plastic flower. Then again I use another pramana, means. Go there and touch. Ye to plastic hai. So, one pramana could not give me complete knowledge. Another pramana also did not give me complete, full, correct knowledge. And third pramana, recognize, but touch gave me the correct pramana, to recognize it is a flower, it's not a flower, it is only plastic one, not original. So fragrance dhoka diya, roop bhi dhoka diya. This is how pramana vichar makes a huge subject in our Vedanta. In all Shastras, pramana vichar is huge. How many pramanas Vedanta accepts, and so many pramanas are. That's a big subject. We never entered into that. We never. Aapko very dry lagta hai. Pramana vichar. So, what is that? Brahma is there. You are Brahman. What is the pramana? Shastra Pramanam. That's called, Shabda Pramanam. Param Shabda Pramanam. Shabda Pramanam means what? So, Shabda means from where Shabda comes? Aptavakyam. Aptavakyam Pramanam. That's it. I trust you, and you told that if you go like this, you will get the shop. What is Pramana? Aptavakyam Pramanam. There is no Pramana for me other than that. Google also may dhoka. Ek bar somebody told me, he applied logic in Google, and then he reached night. There was no electricity also, it seems, on the road. Somewhere he was going, and then suddenly he felt that electricity gone on the roads. Anyway, he was traveling, and ultimately Google said, pitch dark, your destination has reached. Then actually there is a big wall. And gate dikh raha hai, bagal mein, wall and gate, big walls. And then he got down and said, Samshan Ghat. You have reached your destination. Then he called the other guy. भाई तो कहाँ पर है तुम्हारा घर? शमशान घाट लेके आ गया तुम्हारा गूगल लोकेशन. हाँ लेके आ गया ना, लेफ्ट साइड घूमो, राइट घूमो, पीछे आ जाओ, हमारा घर है. It also cannot take me. Aptavakyam. Aptavakyam, ultimately who depended on whom you depended? On the friend. He said left turn, right turn, then right turn, you find this gate, I'll standing on the outside gate road, you come. That I trusted. Therefore, when Guru tells you should believe. That is Aptavakyam. Because Guru has no interest in, no what you call benefit in misguiding you. He is a Guru. One who misguided me is not a Guru. That Guru misguided me. Arey Bewakoof, wo Guru nahi hai fir. You don't adulterate the word called Guru. Guru शब्द को अपमान मत करना. वो गुरु ही नहीं है. वो गुरु मुझे धोखा दिया. गुरु कभी धोखा नहीं देता है. जो धोखा दे वो गुरु ही नहीं था. Therefore, it is called Pramana Vishayam. Then instantly the jnanam will get. Once you recognize, that's called apprehending the truth, not comprehending. Comprehending is through intellect. Apprehending is direct encounter with the divinity. No intellect is involved. No mind is involved. No indriyas are involved. No prana is involved. Nothing is involved. Then direct the apprehending. It's called apprehending the truth, not comprehending. Comprehending means intellectually comprehended, mentally comprehended, in the form of an idea or a notion or a thought. That is not. So, then in the upasana, you have to involve body, mind and intellect in upasana. Kaya, vacha, manasa. Speech also to be involved, mind and intellect to be involved, body is required to be involved. But what about in meditation? Nothing is to be involved. You have to stop all these things. Just be. Okay? And the upasana is the means, not the goal. And self-abidance is the goal, which is you are already that. Praptasya prapti vastu. Avartanani mantrasya japo va karma kathyate swarupa vastitir dhyanam naitadavritti rupakam. Avartanani mantrasya japo vakarma katyate swarupa vastitir dhyanam naitadavritti rupakam. Now, mantrasya avartanani japaha vakarma katyate. What is japa? Vakarma. Either loudly or through lips or mentally. It's also mental, but there is a sound produced. Mental sound or through lips or through vak karma. That is called. Avartanani means repetition. So, repeat a particular mantra. It is called japa. It is called karma, vak karma or manasika karma or right or vaikhari vani. verbally, speech, loudly. That is called japam. Japam also, so upasana is not dhyanam. Japam also is not, karma is also not dhyanam. First he said, no, karma is not dhyanam, upasana is not dhyanam, and japa also is not dhyanam. So Guruji is explaining these three words, why it is not dhyanam. Why karma is not dhyanam? Told. Why upasana is not dhyanam? Told. Now what is not, why the japa is not dhyanam is being told here. So it is japa is vak karma, swarup avasthitihi dhyanam. What is that? So atha yoganuशासनम yoga chitta vritti nirodha tada drashtu swarupe avasthanam. Yoga sutras. Vritti sarupyam itaratra. Oh. So when, what is that? Yoga chitta vritti nirodha, and all the vrittis are stopped, then tada drashtuhu. Swarupe avasthanam. So Swarupa avasthana means abiding in your own self is dhyanam, for which no thought is required. Now etad avritti rupakam, and there is no need to repeat. See, for example, we are all established in our gender. Bodily, we are established, I am the body. No thought required, no. I am the man, I am the woman, I am not animal, I am not paid, I am not mountain, I am not river, I am not kutta, I am not billi, I am not choha. ये जरूरी है क्या? How many animals we can take names now? Why you are not meditating, that you are not this, you are not that? Why you know that you are male or female, you are human being, full stop. Even somebody creates a doubt in you, you should know very clearly, say, I am a human being. I may not be humane, but anatomically I am called human being. Are you humane? Doubtful. No doubt. You know the story, that fellow purchased a lamb. Lamb means? Okay, chota goat. He was happily putting and then walking back home, purchased from market. 3 dacoits wanted to loot that. The story went there, somebody went, first fellow. Ram ji, where are you taking this pig? Chal, दिखना रहा है? इज अ लैम्ब है, बकरी है, छोटी बकरी है. क्या है? पीके पीके बोल रहे हो, चश्मा पहन के घूमो, निकल जाओ यहाँ से. भाई तो मैं तो सच कह दिया, तो समझ नहीं आ रहा है. ठीक है, जाओ भाई, तू पागल है, तू मुझे कह रहे पागल. चला गया. आफ्टर सम टाइम सेकेंड thief. Hey, a pig is so beautiful looking. Good that you got it. Hey, 2 मिनट पहले कोई पागल था, तुम पागल निकला है. बकरी है ये. It is not a pig. जाओ यहाँ से. Third following after 5 minutes. Hey, wonderful pig. How much you sold for? Can you sell it to me? गुस्सा आया. देखा सबको, तो बकरी दिख रही सबको. Maybe I am wrong in my perception. ले तुम्हारा पिग करके छोड़ के चला गया. सोर को लेके जाओ, go. So that kind of a doubt nobody can create in us unless you are mentally imbalanced. So we are not doing japa. No, I am not that, I am not this, I am not this, I am not that. पागल है. Even in नींद में उड़ा के, are you male or female? You tell or not? No effort, no sadhana. Similarly, I am that Brahman. There is no repetition required. Wow. No repetition is required. Then what about Vedantic mantras? Vedantic mantras are not repetitions. Aham Brahmasmi, Asangoham, Asangoham. All these are all what? They are not repetitions. They are only just remembering myself what I am. It is okay. I am not repeating. I am just trying to recall who I am. I am not this, but then I am just neti to establish myself. Shivoham, Aham Brahmasmi. What? It is, I am that Brahman, I don't have doubt, but I wanted to get established in that permanently without any shaking. So that is called tremorless yoga, avikampanam. Bhagavan Krishna has used avikampa yogena, tremorless yoga. Swarupam Satchidanandam Vijanan Swatmano Buddha Tishtatyevam Sada Yogi Swarupenaiva Nanyatha Swarupam Satchidanandam Vijanan Swatmano Buddha Tishtatyevam Sada Yogi Swarupenaiva Nanyatha. What is my Swarupam? He always says, abide in your Swarupa, abide in your Swarupa. Okay, what is Swarupa? Sat Chit Anandam. Now, इसके ऊपर व्याख्यान करना है तो बहुत दिन लग जाएगा. सदैव चित्त चिदेव सत्य सत्सिदेव आनंदः. I am that nature of pure existence, consciousness, or knowledge, and the bliss. That's it. I am by nature, by me, by originally I am that. That is mine actually. That is me. That is Brahma. That is me. Vijanan, Swatmanaha, अपने आप को इस तरफ से जानकर, as a nature of one's own self. Buddha, Buddha yogi, tishtati eva, sada tishtati eva. That wise yogi always remains as I am that, full stop. Whatever the world call me, this or that, I am a human being, I am a male. This is a very, very good, I am a female, very wonderful. It is very, whoever call, I am intelligent, I am not pagal. So therefore nobody can cheat me. Think. Hey, when you don't have a knowledge, anybody can convert you from one religion to other. Let them try to convert me. What conversion? I am that, full stop. I am the one illuminating everything. So, Swarupena evahi na anyatha. He will never consider himself as something X, Y, Z, body, mind, intellect. No. He knows very clearly who I am. That is called Swadharma. Swadharma. That dharma is, Guruji beautifully gave the 4 points here. You can read it out. That without which a thing does not remain in essential nature. All those things, 4 points Guruji gave. Like heat can never give up its heat, hot. Water cannot give up its rasohamapsu kaunteya prabhasmisa shishurya yoho pranavas sarva vedeshu shabdhakke paurusham rushu. So I am the essential thing in everything, that a thing because of which that thing is called that thing, that is me. Fire is fire because of the fire dharma. Water is water because of water dharma. Sapidity. Oh. So that is me. So similarly, and it is called, this dharma cannot be given up, cannot be gained, it is me, that's it. Agantukam, na agantukam. Agantukam means that dharma arrives and goes away. Like, for example, water is heated, that hot water, hotness in the water is agantuka dharma, not swabhava dharma. It is acquired quality. not original quality. Leave the water, it becomes cold. So dharma is what? I don't have to acquire, I don't have to lose, no fear of losing, no fear of acquire, no need to acquire. And I am that always. There is no change in me. Think. That is called dharma. Therefore, Bhagavan Krishna says, no, and when the Upanishad says, Yastu sarvani bhutani atma eva abhut vijanataha tatra ko mohak kashokaha ekatvam anipashyataha. The one in whom Yastu sarvani bhutani atma eva abhut. Very Baba. All beings have become his own self. He don't discriminate between himself and any other. All differences are greatest illusion created in the cosmos by Maya. Greatest illusion. Cosmos system is an illusion. That illusion, when it is shaken, oh my God, then you will be totally different person. It is not true. That has to be apprehended. It cannot be, by comprehension is of no use. It should be apprehended. It's like a blast, like some master says, blast, like, tuck, it happens. What? Suddenly you get awakened. Why? I am that. That's it. Constantly thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. That's what the Smarana Diksha, Kukkuta Diksha, Nayana Diksha, how the hen hatches the egg by sparsha, sitting on the egg. It is called Kukkuta Diksha. Guru should sit on our head. Guru says, keep with me, stay with me in ashram. Laat khate raho, maar khate raho subah se sham tak. That's called Kukkuta Diksha. And some other is Nayana Diksha. Fish just sees the eggs and eggs gets hatched. Wow. Some gurus are enough. For some students, Guru just sees. He communicates through eyes. Or he releases his blessings through eyes. Or he just adjusts the inner personality of the student through eyes. But just mere looks. You don't believe? Story. I'll take 10 minutes more today, 10-15 minutes. Koi dikkat hai? Otherwise, I'll cancel meditation. Kya story? Chalam is a great author, but he used to write a lot of sexual novels, mostly in Telugu. A very popular writer in those days. And his friend, Ramana Maharshi, devotee, Mahabhakta. But they're very good friends. He's a nice person. But an author like that, he writes like the kind of author. Let novels he used to write. Such kind of novels. He said, friend said, yeah, aajao Ramana Maharshi ke paas ek baar jaake aayenge. He said, I am not believe in all this nonsense. Let me live. Happily I am living. Get out. 3-4 times, 5 times he has been kept on asking. One day, okay, tere liye main aata hu, bahut dimag kar rahe ho. You are disturbing my peace of mind. So in order to attain my peace of mind, better I follow you. So I will come. He went to Ramana Maharshi. Ramana Maharshi was not in the ashram. He went to the hill top, walking and all. Skanda ashram. En route, this small mountain path. And he was sitting alone, Chalam alone. He went to the top and sat there, looking at the town, atmosphere, Arunachala mountain. On Arunachala mountain. Ramana Maharshi was again walking alone with his stick. And this man was sitting exactly in between the path, spreading his legs, not giving way to Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi. He never bothered. Pagal hai to langoti pen ke ghumta hai. What kind of respect? Why should I give respect and all? He just sat there. Gudipati Venkatachalam. Chalam, great. Nahi, Mahatma became ban gaya. Now, what happened? Ramana Maharshi was walking. He never bothered. Ramana Maharshi said, he did not disturb him. He just took a small little पीछे से अपना रास्ता बनाया on पहाड़ में, the bushes में. Then he was walking and this man saw him. पीछे से देख रहे. वो चला गया Ramana Maharshi. He was just watching carelessly. Ramana Maharshi just turned and looked one look. That's it. He became a yogi and his samadhi also is there. One look. He became totally transformed. Once, just side look only. And his daughter I used to meet, she became Avadhuta. Great, Sauris. Her name is Sauris. Unmarried, absolutely in that state of bliss. No thoughts. So I used to have her darshan when I was in Visakhapatnam. I used to go there once in a while and she used to feed sometimes food, sometimes battery. No talk, sometimes no mount. Sometimes she talks 2 words, sometimes she never used to talk. Just absolute silence. And she also happened to be a cousin of Swami Chidrupananda, another great saint of Chinmaya mission. She is no more, Mahatapaswini. Transformed. So that is the power of Guru. So Kukkuta Diksha, Nayana Diksha. And still greater Diksha, third Diksha, Smarana Diksha, tortoise. Tortoise lays her eggs somewhere and she just thinks about that and the eggs gets hatched. She neither visits nor sees. If we are so pure, Guru will do one smarana. He will remember us. We are transformed. This is the truth. And Guru remembers you, you are blessed. By remembrance, he is initiating you. It's called Smarana Diksha. But we are of Kukkuta Diksha type only. We are neither Nayana Diksha nor Ashram mein baitho, phir maar khao, डांट खाओ, rigorous discipline. Washing powder, washing machine, soap होता है ना ऐसा. Okay, let's for 10 minutes we will do meditation today. Just now, I'll give one more technique today for meditation. Please sit quietly, straight. Be pleasant. Being that pleasant disposition. Be happy. We are in the presence of our Gurudev and Guru Parampara. Their presence is there. We invoke them to be with us. Quickly do thought massage. Relax everything, every part of the body. Fingers of the feet, ankles, calf muscles, knees, thighs, waist, tummy, hips, lungs, neck, shoulders, elbows, palm, fingers, chin, cheeks, mouth, nose, eyes, ears, forehead, and the head. Relax whole system. Bring the pleasantness. Listen carefully. Mentally chanting the mantra will help, but we are using a minimal part of mental energy vitality in chanting the mantra. We are not using the whole vitality or energy of the mind in chanting. So beneath the chanting, there is a huge amount of energy lurking inside, and that energy cannot be kept quiet. So it gets stimulated and stimulates and produces various thoughts in the mind. So by my chanting of the mantra, with a small portion of my mind, superficial level, the inner dynamism, vitality, which is beneath the thought flow, superficial thought flow, that is not arrested, utilized. So that is produces so many thoughts and thought disturbances and disrupts the flow of my chanting by diverting the mind to various channels. So in order to use that energy or vitality, we must chant the mantra mentally, but louder and louder. If you find other thoughts are gurgling along with the chanting, produced by the latent vitality of the mind, mentally chant loudly the name of the Lord. And more louder you chant in the mind, more vitality is brought into the usage, right usage, so the mind becomes quiet. Complete energy is used in chanting. So we will practice today by same mantra as we did Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Just listen with awareness my chanting and see. Mentally we have to do it, not verbally now. It's only for demonstration. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. Sri Ram, Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. Sri Ram, Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. Shri 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 Ram, Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. Chant so loudly in the mind that the distant stars should listen to your chanting. Chant louder and louder, but be attentive. Listen to your own loudest chanting. See the vibrations are enveloping entire that place of your city of your meditation now, in which city you are in, and feel the entire country is embraced by the chanting. Now still increase, chant loudly, louder, to embrace, envelop, fill with your vibrations the entire continent. Still chant loudly and let the whole earth be enveloped. Still chant loudly, let the whole stars listen, crossing the solar system. And now bring your awareness to the mind, chanting louder and louder, listening to it with full alertness. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. After chanting 15-20 times loudly, bring down the intensity of the chanting, pitch of the chanting, slowly reduce, become soft, and so smoothly chant with a minimum mental voice. With full alertness and awareness. And become silent and observe the mind. When the mind is disturbing again, increase the chanting, louder and louder you chant. Gurudev says, louder and louder chanting in the mind will burn all vasanas. one by one. The superficial layer of vasanas are the first things to go, first ones to go. Intensely chant, chant with awareness, chant listening to your own chanting. Change the pitches, the loudness. But be aware and observe. No chanting should take place without you being aware of it. Without listening to it, it should not go. Don't allow any other thoughts. It is the ego which plays various tricks. Come what may, don't believe your ego. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। Sometimes you can chant Omkara or Soham mantra, whatever, but then in meditation, in dhyana, abhyasa, bring this louder and louder and with alertness and see what happens eventually. Thank you. Om Tat Sat. ये बंद कर देना।